you ever been told that you have good or bad posture? Or do you have beliefs about your posture? Do you find yourself saying, oh, my posture is really bad, or I need to do this exercise because I need to improve my posture? And it's something I hear a lot of from clients that they want to improve their posture, that they feel they have a bad posture. And I'm going to challenge that. I'm going to ask you to consider posture in perhaps a different or new way than you've considered before. So, when we think about posture, when we look at the shape and the position, the way that we hold ourselves in space, we can certainly have an idea of what's good or what's bad. But actually, what if posture is neither good nor bad? What if posture, the shape that we hold ourselves in, the shape that we're in when we're stationary or moving, is merely a reflection of how our muscles are holding our bones? So when we think about posture, we're thinking about actually where is our structure? And by structure, I'm talking about our skeleton, our bones. And when we think about how our bones are held in a certain place or moved into a certain place, that's our muscles that are moving our bones and that might be holding them in a certain position or a certain shape. So, for example, if we tend to have a lot of tension, and this is likely to be hidden beyond our conscious awareness in our chest muscles, in our belly muscles, the kind of posture that that can create is this slumped, rounded shoulder position. And you might recognize this in yourself, especially depending on your lifestyle. If you spend a lot of time slumped on the sofa, slumped in a car, or working over a desk, or doing a lot of craft work, especially needlework and knitting, we fold ourselves over. If we spend a lot of time in these positions, then the muscles through our front, our chest, our belly, actually learn really well to hold us in that position. You could think of them as saying, oh, okay, you want to be here a lot. I've got you. I'm going to hold you here. So that can create this rounded shoulder position, this slump position. And I've met a lot of people that say, oh, I just really find it hard to sit up straight. And I've strengthened my back over and over. I've gone to strength training, I've gone to Pilates, and I still find myself back here because we haven't released the tension here. So it holds us in this position, in this posture. And then we bring in those beliefs around it of, I have bad posture. So we're judging ourselves, we're berating ourselves, and it's very difficult to create effective change from that place and that state. And to use this kind of posture as an example, another experience that can cause us to be here are also lived experiences and the emotional states that come with them. So feelings of worry and fear, feeling like we want to hide, we want to protect ourselves. This is a very deep instinctive reflex pattern. If we experience those states and those feelings long enough, often enough, or intensely enough, again, just like spending hours every day slumped over a desk, our muscles are going to hold us in that position. So this can create these patterns of posture that we might get stuck in. Just to use those as an example. So in order to release that, that's what I teach through this method of somatic movement, being able to release those held subconscious patterns that are causing our posture to be fixed in one place. So that gives a bit of sort of underlying information around posture. And then to consider our posture as being something that isn't an end destination. It's not about trying to get to and stay in that place of good posture. So this is where the terms good and bad relating to posture can actually be counterproductive and unhelpful. We're not trying to get to and maintain any one posture because posture is merely the position and the shape that we're in. And therefore, posture is dynamic. Posture is designed to flow and change. And if you're keen to identify with and find a good posture, could you add a definition to that that means actually a good posture is your next one? Can you maintain the freedom and the function and the suppleness to flow in and out of any posture? Our posture can become counterproductive, can become difficult when it becomes stuck, when we find ourselves only being in one posture. So, could you consider posture as being a dynamic process that's continually moving and shifting and evolving throughout your day, your weeks, your years, your activities? And to consider a good posture as being your next one. If we haven't met, my name is Karen. I'm founder of Somatic Habit. I teach clinical somatic movement, and this is so much more than just movement.